What's up, guys? Having some technical stuff this morning, just like Tommy said. But hopefully you guys can hear me. Let's see. The camera look all right? Move that around a little bit. Hopefully the mic's working. I don't know. What's up, Dana? Let's see. Let me start at the top here. Bless Knives. I need entertainment, Bizzo. Let's. What's up, Donnie? Donnie Bless in the house. Jim Cox. What's all this ranking stuff on here? It's crazy. Dana, good morning. Jim Cox sent a membership. That's awesome, Jim, man. Before I even started, man, I appreciate that. There's your Cracker Jack salute. Appreciate that, Jim. And Marco received the membership. Marco's always here. And make sure you thank Mr. Jim Cox there. Marco, welcome to the Knights. Enjoy the monthly member giveaways and cool emojis. 4 days of build time left as it's Saturday. What's up, Kenman? Finished this pre-TKE live. Ron Crow. Let's see here. BNA. There's Tommy, help with gadgets. Tommy should be on here in a few minutes, I think. If I could figure out how to get him in here. Fred the Lug. I think TK's having technical difficulties, says Tommy. Yeah, that's absolutely right. BNA. When you had 0 roadies, had to set up your own equipment in the life of an opening act ain't easy. You ain't lying, BNA. Man, it's tough out here. Just in time. Good morning, sir. Dr. Drew Do, Moped EDC, Fred the Lug. Hopefully Gadgets can sneak out for an hour and meet us tomorrow. That would be awesome. Rick's Knives. Got some of Rick's Knives on the table right here, actually. Let's see. Get caught up with the chat. Mo Patty. Good morning, Mo Patty EDC. Another channel member. I appreciate that. Minnesota guys have to stick together, eh, Kenman? Hey, Kenman? Hope you're in Minnesota. B Shady 22, Ron Crow, Cole Foster. Good morning, dear. See if I can figure out my sound effect game here early on. There we go. Cole Foster's birthday yesterday. A happy birthday to her. Want to jump in the ranks, just donate. Oh, that's what it is? Huh, that's weird. Robert Willoughby. What's up, Robert Willoughby? Some trial engagement BS YouTube's doing. I'll be damned. What the hell is YouTube smoking? I don't know. This is weird. Can you turn this? Jim Cox says, how old you are supposed to ask a woman's age, right? Damn, Kenman. I think Jim Cox is asking Kenman's age on that, Cole, but yeah. Yeah, Kenman doesn't look a day over 55, so I don't know how old he is. Jim Cox says I was joking. All right. Let's see here. Is Tommy in the background? Can you hear me, Tommy? Are you back there? I don't know. I forget sometimes whenever you get people to join, if somebody joins your live stream and you use like a program like I use EvMux now, which is pretty good. Tommy told me about it. I like it a lot better than StreamYard, but with StreamYard and EvMux and probably some other programs too, I'm sure. I don't know. I haven't tried any other ones really. There's like a background like a dressing room type of thing. So like a before it's added to the actual scene type of thing going on. Trying to get rid of this glare, y'all. Lighting is always whipped my ass. Turn off the room light, and I just got the table lights. That'll work. I guess that's better. I don't know. But anyway, somebody could be sitting in the background, and I think with it might have been Kenman, or maybe it was War Room that came on the live one morning, and they were sitting in the background for like 10 minutes or 20 minutes or something, and I was just talking, showing knives and talking about stuff, and I totally forgot that they were sitting that they were sitting in the background waiting on my ass to put them on the live stream. So you can't hear anybody. All right, so if unless they're added to the scene. So I think they finally came in the chat and said, "Hey, you're gonna put me in or what?" And I was like, "Ooh."
Hey, I tell you what, you can take a good look at a butcher's ass by sticking your head up there, but wouldn't you rather take his word for it?
Anyways, good times. Time really creeps up on you, that's for sure. Let's see. I'm missing all kinds of chat here. Happy birthday to Cole and Kenman from Ron Crow. 50? Damn, Kenman. Oh, man. Kenman's 14 years older than me. I didn't think you were 50, Bob. Didn't think you were that old. You don't look that old. You're like maybe 49 and a half or something. Tommy had a bird in the house, looks like. 5 decades. Half a century. Yep. They got they do have a free version. It's I pay monthly for it, Kenman, but it's like I think it's $20 a month. It's cheap. It's way cheaper than StreamYard for the basic, and you can add like sound effects and you can pick your own sound effects and add them. No gas like in it.
You boys like Mexico? Wow, is it very nice?
Free version has a weird graphic. Yeah, it's like a watermark or something. Jim, I know what you're talking about. The free version does have that. Which that would just, it's not really, I mean, it doesn't affect the quality of your live or anything like that. With the watermark, it's just annoying. To me, it is anyway. If it's on mine. Now, if I'm watching somebody's and it's on somebody else's live, honestly, the watermark does not bother me at all. Used to have a coffee cup that said "Young Fart." Lady at the Salvation Army was laughing when I bought it. The ranking thing's kind of weird. I don't know. I guess, can you turn that off? Can I turn that off? Questions. What's the leaderboard? Place for fans to stand out in the community. Top 3 special badges in the live chat. How do you get on the leaderboard? You'll need to collect experience points or XP. So pretty much super chats, gifted super chats and super stickers for the leaderboard thing, which is, I don't know about that. It's another way YouTube's trying to make money, I guess. I definitely 100% welcome any and all gifted memberships and super chats. I don't know if I've ever received a super sticker or not, but I'm not going to be the one that, like, I'm not going to push that stuff on. I mean, some people, you go on there, that's all you hear. But definitely, it helps. It goes towards shipping and, definitely goes towards the channel for sure. And you can ask Cole. We ain't out here eating caviar every evening because because I got a YouTube channel. And it's not like it pays vastly or anything like that, but the memberships, the super chats, and all that good stuff definitely help. Oh, thank you. 10 months. Hell yeah. Member for 10 months. Thank you, dear. And Dr. Drew Dude for 2 months. Give me that ring. Cole, 99 cents. What do we do for a... Got the little... The button. Hit the button. Some of the... I listened to a little bit of Metal Complex's live stream yesterday on my way home. And it was... he said... I think he said on his... like his last big giveaway, like was it the 500K or whatever he did, he made like, I think he said he cleared like $1,000 or something on that. Like, good Lord, that's crazy. Which, I mean, you can tell by the stuff that he gets that he definitely, he definitely puts a lot of that back into the channel. Some of the crazy knives that he gets. Spam the chat to rank up. Hell yeah, you can do that too. Okay. I didn't know that. Shit, if Loser still came around here, he'd be #1 then. Douglas Wagner, I made it finally to catch a lot. All right, man. Kenman, well. Gonna miss you in Atlanta. Sad face. Appreciate you being a member for 10 months, Dan. Thank you, man. I think I've been a member of your channel for... Well, you've had channel memberships for longer than I have, I think. I've been a member of Kenman's channel for a while. Yeah, I'm bummed about it too. I'd love to meet all y'all. It'd be really cool, but definitely next year. Definitely going next year. Definitely for sure. But just wasn't something last minute that we could. I didn't think it would be a great idea. I think Cole's more sad about it than I am. But it was like her surprise present to me. But that's fine. I mean, there's no stuff comes up, and I'd much rather be in a better position than go and be worried the whole time. If that makes any sense. Joe Kasparak, what's up? Clint Crosby, hello everyone. What's up, Clint? Fred, is Fred the lug in here still? If Fred's in here, man. Holy shit, Tommy's in the background. How long you been waiting, Tommy? Jesus. All right. Let's see. Let me add Tommy. What's up, Tommy?
Howdy, folks.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
There he is. All right. On the... I think we're good, audio-wise.
Are we good? Audio working?
I think we're good, man. Surprisingly.
Good deal.
Trying to figure out how I can show more of both of our tables, but let's
There
see.
you go.
I can do that, but then it gets smaller.
Yeah, I think with the both of us being landscape, that's about as good as you're gonna get.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay.
Happy
So
birthday,
that's
Cole.
spotlight. I mean, she had a good birthday, I think. I think she did.
Good deal.
What you up to today, Tommy?
Not much, but I think my wife's wanting to put me to work, so I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to stay on the live today.
Are you hiding?
Not hiding. She knows exactly where I am, but she may poke her head in here and say, let's go. Uh, she's got projects she wants to get done. And of course, not being here next weekend, she's giving me a little bit of grief, but not much.
Well, y'all are going to Blade. When are y'all are going Friday and Saturday?
Just me. She's not going to go with me, but
Oh, okay, yeah.
she likes knives, but not that much.
Yeah, I think the plan was when me and Cole were gonna go, she was gonna. I think she was just gonna drop me off to my own devices for the first day, and um, she's got a couple of friends around the area.
There's Fred the Lug back, TK.
Oh yeah, Fred. This might be a Tommy question too. So I got the EDZ, all right, and I know Fred's pretty familiar with that one. I got some little magnets. Let me see if I can highlight it. Uh, hold up. All right, so I got the EDZ, the Indiana EDZ, and I got some little magnets. I know Fred said that he put some magnets in his to have like a magnetic detent. So I was wondering if I got like the right size ones. I don't know if these will be. I got some little ones.
That's a good question for Fred. I've never tried that.
Like there's like 300 of them in there. That's how small they are. They're hard to like separate from each other. So I was gonna ask Fred uh, how he did that, and maybe try to see if I can do it while I got a disassembly expert on the horn here.
Oh, I think you should. If it's got any milling inside, you should fill the milling with all those magnets.
Get it to where it doesn't even open.
I have no clue.
This is an awesome little knife. I can definitely see why he put the magnets in it. So whenever you hit the button and it closes, it's got the Trek lock, the same one as Vosteed knife. I think Vosteed they said on their website it's actually Vosteed's lock inside of their knife, but whenever you close it, it does that, so it'll bounce back.
Yep, I can understand why you would want the magnets there. 1931
I mean,
level work.
it
Thank you
doesn't
for
necessarily have a weak, I guess, detent, because once it's closed, it's not, you know, it's not flying open once it's closed.
Apparently, Fred's saying you just trial and error. So you disassemble the knife, put the magnets in the milling, maybe tape them on just to try it. Maybe some double-sided tape or something like that, just to figure out where you want it. That sounds like a fun project, though,
Make sure the
TK.
magnets are pulling the blade in the middle rather than repelling it. Yeah. I guess I need to get some super glue. Um, this came off of Amazon, and I didn't know how small they were. Whenever I got it, they're like super. These are like super little bitty. See if I can separate one of them. Shoot, like that's one of them right there.
Yeah, I got a
It's
small kit like that not too long ago. I wanted to have some 3D printed bit drivers and wanted to put magnets in them to hold the bits in. So ordered something
uh,
similar.
that's a good idea.
Fred says you need to put equal amounts of magnets on each side so that it stays centered, so it's not pulling it one way or the other.
Okay, I got you. I thought at first like maybe I could just put the magnets, like the magnets would magnify against the inside of the knife itself, but it's milled out. It's titanium, so it's not, the titanium's not magnetic.
Yep, you got the super glue or something like that. Gorilla Glue.
I had to get some Gorilla Glue.
Neil McKenzie.
DoubleWideEDC.com. What is that? Tactical Terry, I tried out your Orlot, man. It's on its way to the one that Carco's got possession of is on its way to Tommy right now. And that's a pretty cool knife.
And I've already got the whole one, Terry. It's pretty cool.
There's Double Wide EDC. That's a cool name. Double Wide EDC. That's Tactical Terry's kind of store website there. Pretty neat. It's the first time I checked that out. Are you in need of, and you need to put equal amounts of magnets on each side. Okay, for the lug. Wasn't paying attention. What are you trying to do with magnets? So, Jim, I was trying to, whenever this thing closes, it's got a little bit of bounce back like that. So what I was trying to do is put just enough in here to maybe, whenever it closes, it won't do that.
Burt Relic said Tommy's can't be trusted. Ah, come on now.
What's up, Knife Nut 69?
Terry, will they have any
That Orlock
warlocks in
awesome.
Atlanta, or will that be later on?
They turned me loose from state hospital.
Well, the sound effects are working.
Oh, Burt Relic says I am one. Well, hello, Tommy. Hey, TKA, put me back up on the screen, man.
Oh yeah, man. Shit, my bad. I'm a terrible host.
Hey, if you watched
Put some
any
classy music on for Tommy.
If you watched any of the live that I did with Fred on Tuesday night, you'll know that I was trying to figure things out. So,
I thought it went pretty good. I mean, I could hear both of you guys.
I didn't have it set up correctly. I couldn't. The only way I was hearing Fred was in the on a delay, and that wasn't good. It didn't make for a good flow of conversation for sure. Tommy just wants to show off. Thanks, Dana. First host ever. Says
It's always
there's Meredith.
with doing it live. It's kind of weird with the conversation thing. I always I did it just now. If I interrupt somebody on accident, so I apologize if I'm interrupting you whenever you're talking.
Well, and I think there's probably a little bit of a delay between us as well. So just a tad enough to where I may start to say something and you start at the same time, and you don't hear me say something for half a second. So, no big deal.
You'll hear Tommy say something really informative and smart about knives, and then you'll hear me say,
It ain't got no gas in it.
Jim says the music isn't going to help me pay more attention. Hello, Meredith.
"What's up, MPG? Y'all are just adorable." Thank you, Meredith.
All right, is the audio good, or do I need to move the microphone? Y'all let me know.
Oh, it sounds good to me, man.
Still trying to set everything up, and I think this little microphone is pretty good. I'm not having to be really close to it, but
Put it in that view, you can kind of see both of the tables better.
Good deal.
What you got on the far right there, Tommy?
That is a Moorish made Daedalus, and I probably am mispronouncing that. That's Carcos.
It's a nice one.
You said left, didn't you? Not the other left. This is the Kenman Alpha Pup. That's Fred's knife, and that's
a beautiful one.
Yeah. In fact, everything, all of this is Fred's, and this is Carco's.
What day is it? Where am I? What's up, Blue? Member for 8 months, man. Appreciate that, sir. Thank you for being a member for 8 months. Bluminati Ninja.
Hey, Blue.
I wonder how many memberships Blue's giving away over his YouTube career. Gotta be over 1,000.
Blue has started calling me Tommy Gadgets.
Tommy Gadget. You got any first stops in mind for Blade Show?
Absolutely not. I have very little money to get anything, so I'm just going to walk around and check it out, see what's going on. And my goal this time is just to hopefully maybe see some stuff I haven't seen before, and talk to people. So that I think that's going to be pretty fun. So I have absolutely no plans at this point in time to buy anything. I'm taking a little bit of money, but not a whole lot. Me too, MPG. And Neil, looks like the other Neil just got a gifted membership by Blue.
Gotta get something, man. Oh, thanks, Blue, man. Appreciate that. And welcome back to the Knights there, Neil McKenzie. Make sure you thank Mr. Ninja.
Just in time that and looking at knives.
Me too, Meredith. There is next year. Well, Meredith, you're not going either, are you? You're going to Blade Show West, probably. I would imagine, because that's like not too far from where you're at, right? No money for Blade Show, just networking and getting swag packs. Dana sends the best laid plans. Trying to pull up the floor plan here, which is really weird on the computer. Trying to, I don't know, you've probably done it, like trying to pull up the floor plan. It's like either way out or way in.
Yep. Way in, and then you got to scroll around a lot.
That's a protein there you got, huh?
That is a protein. This is the coolest knife here, though. This thing is like 1.6 ounces.
Dang.
It's the VC Edge interface, and this part of the blade is carbon fiber, and then you've got an M390, just a sliver sandwiched in between the carbon fiber there. Then you've got, of course, carbon fiber on this side, carbon fiber here, and then titanium here. But I don't know if you can see inside, but it is heavily milled. Let's see if I can switch it back the other way. So about 1.6 ounces.
Damn, that's pretty light.
It is cool. I didn't know Fred had one, and he pulled it out, and I'm like, please let me take a look at that one.
So the blade is is M390 on the bottom side, and like the carbon fiber is made into it or something.
It's actually, you can almost see. Let me see if I can get it to focus. It's two pieces of carbon fiber sandwiching, and you can actually see the part of the blade there in the carbon fiber, how it is sandwiched in between the two.
Oh, okay.
So this is carbon fiber here, and then of course it's that M390 sandwiched in there. Um, but it's you can barely feel the transition um, between the carbon fiber and the M390.
That's pretty cool.
And then of course the pivot's metal. This little tag here is metal. And then of course the clip, but you notice the clip's really short. And then of course the lock bar. Oh, and the backspacer, and it has a floating backspacer as well.
That's really neat.
So this one is neat and very snappy too. Hey William, thank you for being here, man. Terrence Funderburg.
Member for 10 months, man. Thanks, Terrence. I appreciate that. Would say hey, but new CNC keeps me busy. Appreciate you there, Terrence Thunderberg. It almost looks like the M390 part's like replaceable or something, you know, like a changeable, you know. That's what I was thinking at first.
Nah, I think it's probably bonded together somehow, and I think from what I understand, and I've been doing a little bit of studying up on it since I got it in hand. But apparently there are fingers inside each side of the carbon fiber that are kind of interlocking to keep the blade in place. They have you can order one of these, but it's the lead time is like years.
Damn.
And somebody said, yeah, the Scout's really cool too.
Fred's got some pretty cool stuff.
The acoustics on this one are really cool too. And it may be overloading the microphone. You may not even be able to hear it.
Turn the music off. It's like a thwack, huh?
It is. But that's I wanted to check one of those out too, so I had all kinds of fun meeting with Fred the other night.
Wow, is very nice.
A Damascus steel on there?
It is. Damascus clip, and the clip is pretty cool.
That's neat. It's like a fork or something. That's pretty cool.
Bama steel, and then purple G10. And I don't normally. I'm not a huge thumb stud fan, but this one works. And even, I mean, it's just a one side thumb stud. Um, it works. That's a cool knife.
Shoot, one thing I forgot to do. I gotta put your. I was gonna put your channel up right here. Let me do that.
Hopefully, I've already done disassembly and cleaning videos on the VC Edge, the Alpha Pup, and the neutralizer. I've still got to do the Scout and the Protean. then I'll do a brief overview. I'm not actually carrying these knives because of how valuable they are to Fred. So
Yeah.
I'll just give a overview of them. I haven't even cut anything with any of them, so I generally like to, if I'm going to review a knife, I like to actually carry it and use it for normal everyday stuff. But these are a little bit different.
Yeah, yeah, you ain't lying. I don't. I got a few of Fred's like production knives. I don't even carry them. You know, maybe like kind of flick them around the house and a little bit, and that's about it.
Right, right.
There's some of the ones like Fred's got like the full, multi-$1,000 customs and stuff. There's no way I would. I don't even, well, can't say not, but almost don't even want him to send them to me because I'd be afraid if I lost them or something happened, I'd be like, I'd feel real bad because some of those are like one of a kind.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why these were actually, I met Fred Tuesday, and I'm doing all these reviews, videos, and then taking them back to him in Atlanta. So uh, these are, these are not even ones that you would want to trust to shipping. So
Definitely
MPP,
not with USPS.
the crown and the points is something that YouTube just put in place. They were talking about it last night on MC's Live. Um, it's something YouTube's trying out, and there's a leaderboard up in the, if you look up in the upper right hand corner. So it's competition, I guess, to see who can be the at the top of the leaderboard after the live is over, and you get various points for different things apparently. So
Somebody said spam in the chat puts you on the leaderboard, and I was like, man, if Loser still came around, he'd be like number one.
Fred said, engineering wise, it's amazing. I'm guessing he's talking about the VC Edge, and yes, it's. I mean, I really like this. I really like the Alpha Pup, but this may be my favorite knife of the batch that I've got right now.
Wow, it's very nice.
Ron Crow says, "Don't forget my live stream today at 3 Pacific. That's what 6 Eastern, 5
Yeah, I
Eastern.
think six Eastern, 5 Central. Yeah.
Okay." King Miranda.
Metal Relic, what's up, man? Hadn't seen you around in a while. That happy Saturday, everybody. It's been a while. Been busier than a mosquito at a nudist colony. And Dana's gonna buy Fred dinner if he's ever in Boston. It looks like. And Tommy's channel up there. If anybody's not subscribed, go check him out. Tommy Help with Gadgets. Meant to have that in here the whole time, but I guess I'm lucky that I just got it to work.
There was a minute there you were wondering, correct?
Yeah, I was. I created 3 different lives for today, but they never. I had to create a whole new one, so I usually just duplicate the last one and relabel it, so I don't have to redo the whole
Yep.
music and setup and everything. But I had to create a whole new one, and that's the one that actually posted this morning.
Thanks, Rick. I appreciate that, man. Help with Gadgets got a channel. Thanks, Rick.
Bringing bringing awareness every day, huh?
That's right.
Trying to find time to do everything's a bit rough sometimes. Good for me. I work best under pressure. This is Metal Relic. Yeah, I imagine he stays pretty busy. Fred's on his way to meet up with Edgy. Fred's going to Boston sometime this summer, it looks like. Rick's probably just here to make sure I don't mess up any of his knives. This is a dangerous one.
Fred, Mr. Eddie has that edgy knife.
Really nice knife. Gotta watch that drop, though, that's for sure.
About took off your thumb tip, didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I got about a third of it.
Thanks, just in time. We were actually, I think Mr. Eddie and I were on a Instagram chat with, or a video chat with TKE, and he started bleeding everywhere. He was already injured, and there was blood all over the place.
The Spidey Chef nicked me in that little spot, and then the gringo came down and made it even worse. I'm flicking my gringo as we speak. What a coincidence. What's up, Blind Woo? How's it going?
And Dana, yes, you need to install Instagram so we can chat in real time.
This one's really surprised me. That's a little wee epaulette, a Gafco design.
Mr. Eddie said no, he doesn't have the knife. So I don't know, Fred. And hey, Mr. Eddie, good morning, sir.
What's up, Mr. Eddie? Been making a knife with a custom maker this week. Never realized how much work it is to make these knives without any CNC or water jet. I've been watching Donnie put together. Well, I mean, I've been showing y'all videos and pictures and stuff of him making my first custom. I'm pretty excited about that. It's looking pretty good. And I know he's been pretty busy getting ready for Blade Show.
Good morning, Cicero.
What's up, Cicero?
And Clint Crosby.
Blind Woo member for 4 months. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate you being a channel member for 4 months. Please read this in Cripple Crew voice. What it do? What's up, homie?
You boys like Mexico?
Sound effects still working?
Sound effects are still working. There's Fook Doozle. There's the music back.
Is it too loud?
Turn it down just a little bit, in my opinion. But let's see what everyone else says.
That's at 2 right there.
I'll defer to the audience. Can you dim lights?
Kind of like lurk.
Apparently, they're wanting us to change our voices there, TKE.
Make voices deeper and gruffer. I don't know what button does that.
Me either.
Can you dim the lights? Even more? I think I can. I think Blind Woo might just be trying to keep me busy.
If it were good music, it wouldn't be too loud. Oh,
They don't let you play good music on here. The best you can hope for is just enough to cover up background silence.
Cicero, that sounds like my kind of place, man.
No phone, no iNet, just me, dog, and 138 acres. That sounds awesome. $34 watching, 25 likes. Let's get it. Appreciate that, Metal Relic.
Fred said, "Don't make it too mellow. I'm driving. Don't want to fall asleep." And apparently, Hayden's asleep already. So,
Uh-oh. Meredith, y'all gotta be like Cole. Tri-State has to change his voice because of his pubescent voice. Oh, that's not nice, Meredith.
oh brother. Mr. Eddie with a smidgen of wisdom there.
You mute the live, it's like being in a museum. Peaceful and alone. Music would be New Orleans blues. I've only found one copyright-free New Orleans song, and that was pretty controversial, so I haven't played that in a while.
Well, that's an interesting history of that property there, Cicero.
Poker game in the late 50s. Damn, that's awesome. What's up, Daddest Outlaw? I'm thinking if I get my hands on some, I think I'll do like what Fred was saying, maybe try a little bit of tape first, you know, and tape the magnets on there, see where the best spot to put them at is. Yep. And then when I figure that out, I'll put some glue on there.
Okay, I'll be right back.
What's up, Addicted to Blades 2? MPG says, I'm so mean to Cole. Talking about Cole from Tri-State EDC. Just in time, I'm frozen at 75 XP. YouTube leaderboard is broken. I mean, can you do other stuff on this leaderboard thing to get on the leaderboard other than like spend money? Someone was saying earlier, if you spam the chat, it moves you up on the leaderboard or whatever. For everyone who got new knives for their birthday, how many band-aids are you currently wearing? I've got 2. I just took mine off, Dana. Rick's Gringo, like we were talking about earlier, that thing got me last week pretty good. Awesome knife though, man. At S390 used to be some pretty good stuff from what I've been kind of reading about it and whatnot. Wouldn't be a bad one to get though. If it was mine, I would definitely be doing some cut testing on it for sure, just to try it out. Next time, y'all need to coordinate the table. Wood grain made me dizzy at first. I got a desk, and I think Tommy's going off of a picnic table, right, Tommy?
Right. Picnic table.
Tommy likes to hurry up and do his filming outside of the neighbor's back patio before they wake up.
All right.
The wood grain actually looks pretty good.
Is it better?
There you go. Mine's still kind of
so the OCD doesn't hurt folks.
I think he was talking about the wood grain pattern because it's like
I
I've
know,
got
but the knives
I've
were
got
different too, so I figured that was maybe a sticking point as well.
we're not sharing the same table.
I mean, I guess one of us could rotate a camera around, but that would get yeah, that's okay. All right, TK. My wife is wanting me to quit playing with knives for a little bit and get some projects done around here. So I'm gonna have to
All
cut it short. But thank you for having me on, and let folks know that the plan is to have your stickers if they come in.
Definitely, man. Yeah, I made some Blade Show stickers that I was gonna give out at Blade Show, but since I'm not going, I sent them to Tommy with a couple of knives that I was gonna send him anyway. So um, Tommy will be handing out TKE Blade Show 25 stickers, hopefully as well at Blade Show, and y'all go check him out, man. Tommy Help with Gadgets. He does lives on Tuesday evenings around 8:30 Central Time. And
And I should have a T-shirt on, hopefully, if it's finished before then, with my logo on it. So if you see me and you want one of TK's um, stickers or one of my stickers, I should have some stickers as well. Just stop me and say hey.
yeah, so if you see Tommy at Blade Show, he'll give you a free T-shirt.
I didn't say that. Calm down, Mister. He tried to rope me into other stuff today as well. So anyhow, y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm going to go get busy. Apparently, we have projects to do.
All right, Tommy, have a good day, man, and have fun at Blade Show, buddy.
All right, later, y'all.
Later. I still got him pinned up at the chat. If anybody's not subscribed to Tommy Help with Gadgets, y'all go give him a sub. He's got some pretty cool disassembly videos. Pretty smooth. A lot smoother than mine. There's a lot less cussing and camera cuts and stuff like that. A lot less stripping of the T20s and whatnot on Tommy's disassembly videos for sure. I don't think I've ever seen Tommy strip a T20. Come to think of it. I run with scissors because people tell me not to. What's up, Marco? How you doing, sir? Just in time, I like cussing. It lets out stress, man.
You boys like Mexico?
All right, let's see here. Let's go take a look if I can do screen share still. Take a look at what Donnie's been working on. My first custom knife, man. I'm pretty stoked about it. Pretty excited. Donnie Bless Knives has been working on one that was a concept drawing the first time I saw it, and been working on it for a couple of months now. And I think it's starting to take pretty good shape. I believe he had it in a reel here. I mean, not finished yet or anything, but these are, I think it's one of these. Yeah, he's taking a blade show with him. He let me name it, so I named it the Predator. Kept it in the same universe because all his stuff is kind of like the Aliens universe. Ripley, the Newt, the Vapor, and the one that he's making for me. It's going to be the first and only one so far, anyway, of the Predator. So I think it's going to turn out pretty nice. Then that it's in that bunch right there. That those are some of the ones that he's taken to the booth at Blade Show, I believe. I think those are some of the ones, or maybe they might be for other people. I don't know if they're set for other people or not. I know he was working on something he was taking for the table at Blade Show. You can definitely tell he's been doing some work there for sure. He does everything by hand. Pretty cool stuff, man. Actually, let's see. Probably help if I put it on screen, huh? Let me fix that real quick. I did that last week. Talked about something for 5 minutes and then looked over and realized it's not on the screen. Yeah, that's about right. All right, here we go. Bam. Bless if you're still here. Bring TKE's knife so I can play with it before he gets it. TK, if you're showing recent videos, those are all for Blade Show. Predator will be with me all weekend. Don't get no ideas, Fred. Answer some alien questions soon. Oh yeah, Ron, I think it's really neat. This is the Magna Cut version. I probably prefer the Venex version, but this one's in Magna Cut. Got it in a trade a couple of weeks back. Fred said, I just want to take a video of it and show you what I have. Come on, Fred. Let me touch one custom knife before you do, dude. Come on, man. Just one, man. It'd probably be my probably be the only custom knife I get for a while, I'm sure. And I'm pretty stoked about it, about getting a hold of it for sure. Donnie's talented as fuck. Always amazed when I see his work. Yep, indeed, man. Does some good stuff. Go over to the Discord. Pocket check. What's up, Cat Scratch? You played with a few custom knives when we met a few weeks ago. Yeah, I did. But like I said, you definitely played with them first. TKE, send me that blessed knife. Oh, I don't see why not, Mr. Eddie. You've sent me you sent me pretty much any knife that's worth over $800 that I've ever handled, minus Fred's. What's up, Christian Bureau? William Hornsbastel, working and lurking. Gareth HB, what's up, man, from South Africa? How's it going, Gareth? B Shady, all right, I'm back. Order for Dutch Broses in. Nice. Mr. Eddie, can I do drywall with it? Now I'm having some second thoughts. thought the rule was you can only do drywall with production knives. Actually, Eddie did send me a custom one time, the Vulcan. Oh yeah, Carco's definitely sent some. Yeah, Carco sent me the Ripley actually. Yeah, I didn't think about that for sure. Carco sent me the Ripley, and that's a nice one. After Carco sent me the Ripley was after I handled it, I was like, yep, Donnie would be the one. Mr. Eddie says, I don't know, I want coffee.
You boys like Mexico?
All right, Discord pocket check. First of all, gotta make sure I'm showing it, which I am. All right, Kane Miranda. TCal and a tall boy. How far off am I on that? I like the handles on that folder. Drink water. Drink water coming in hot. What is that OTF? That's the Dixon. That's a nice one. The new McNeese knife Dixon, and the I think McNeese also designed that one. That's the Spyderco McBee. Carco's is a year old. I'm even better now, man. I know. I can't wait, dude. I'm pretty excited. Just the like looking at it raw, you know, without being contoured or, you know, gemmed or finished or stonewashed or whatever. Just the raw silhouette of it looks badass to me, Donnie. So I can only imagine once it's finished off and everything. Pretty excited. And hopefully, you know, people like it, which I'm sure they will. Hopefully you'll make more of them. Ron's drinking some fruit punch. That was quick. 4,380,005 hours. Thanks for being you. Appreciate that, Gare. Member for 6 months, man. Appreciate you being a channel member. A lot of channel members in here. Appreciate all of y'all. I haven't said that yet. Did start a black raspberry last night. Yeah. Meredith drinking some margaritas, it looks like. Hope you're having a great day. I'm on my second coffee. TK, thanks. Yeah, folks seem to be digging the design. Yeah, it's kind of like a the Ripley's like a mean extra large slicer, right? And the Newt's a smaller version of that, which isn't small, like average size, but a smaller version of the Ripley, which is gigantic. And so I guess the Predator will be like a Donnie's Bruiser, maybe. Alcohols for alcoholics. And I think Tommy had to go fix his mailbox. What is does anybody know what that OTF is on the screen? The from Drink Water? That's pretty neat. Ron Dobbins says, I hope you and Tony have a great weekend. Call it what you want to call it. I'm an effing alcoholic, says Donnie. I do not understand the leaderboard thing that YouTube's doing now. Is that like per live stream or is that overall? I wonder. SC Knife Monkey. What's going on, SC Knife Monkey? Saw one of the Blessed Knives early fixed blades at the local knife shop. It was still nice, but the improvement is definitely there. It's getting better and better. Ron Dobbins, appreciate that. Hit that thumbs up button. I don't even know how many, let's see, how many people. I gotta go back out of it and go back in to see how many. I had 37 likes and 40 in there. That ain't too bad. Knife.69, appreciate that, says Donnie. Gotta be missing it. If somebody said what that OTF is, I'm sorry, I didn't see it. Gotta run, be back if I can be. All right, Fook. Host your leather notebook cover in the Discord pocket check. That's dope. Don't run with knives. Yeah, I'm not sure what that OTF is. Unless, I mean, it's very possible that somebody has said it in the chat a million times. I just didn't see it. But it's pretty cool looking. There's Ed Durbin. Durbin's got, what is that, the Truffles? Monster Energy drink. A sharp one. Never run without a knife. I just don't have them open. So that was Ed Durbin, and you got, let's see, we're all the way up to, it's like Thursday here. Nick Travaglini, Riot TSF, and a Custom Knife Factory Evo 4.0.
Wow, it's very nice.
Nick Travaglini. It's a DeVille. High Grain Knives DeVille. Pretty sure, right? Yeah. Fred let me handle that one. I did a video. I put a video out Thursday, I think, on that one. That's a good one. Great action on it. High Grains DeVille. Still kick myself for not getting it. Just wasn't as knowledgeable enough as a collector yet. Let a not perfect Kydex stop me from getting a cool knife. About to take a nap. Got off work at 8 a.m. Damn, Knife Monkey. Mistakes will be made in knife making. Don't beat yourself up over it. All right, there's Kane Miranda. That's yesterday's from Kane Miranda. Is that a brazen? What kind of Civivi is that? Like some micarta handles, maybe either G10 or micarta handles on that. Maybe out there doing some dirt work or something.
It ain't got no gas in it.
And all the way up to this morning, let's see, Nick Travaglini. Is that that's the Chevron, I think, isn't it? Yeah, Knives Chevron. Kane says that's me. Was that the brazen Kane Miranda? Also, to all the Spyderco collectors in the house, y'all getting in on any of the exclusives they're dropping here lately? Like the Knife Center's got the S90 Kapara, River's Edge's got the 10V Shaman. I think Smoky Mountain's doing a Smoky Micarta Shaman. The XM18 Skinner, I like it, Eddie. I think it's pretty good. The XM18 Skinner. I like the Skinner blade shape. Greg Vanderlip, what's up, man? Club Vandersex. Need to get some Euro Trip sound bites up in here. It's an awesome movie.
They turned me loose from state hospital.
Yeah, the Kapara was pretty tempting. I want the 10V Shaman I'm saving. Did they drop those already? I don't know if River's Edge put them out or not yet, but snake skin micarta handles and a 10V blade on that Shaman look pretty nice. We're gonna take a look at some of the exclusives they got coming here soon. After we get done with the pocket check. There's Jim Cox. New knife day, well, yesterday, but just opened 2 of them today. That's awesome, man. It's like he's got a oh, is that a pair of 2? Is that a paramilitary 2? Might be a pair of 3. I don't know. It's hard to tell. That MSI is a pretty big one. I think that's a pair of 3 though. Maybe. Nice handles on that MSI. And that's the zero tolerance auto, right? Greg Vanderlip in the house. Double O 44. Pair of 3, yeah. I hope that gets better for you, Greg. Definitely sticky situation there, sir. But just like all good things come to the end, all bad things do too, buddy. So hang in there. Stupid window tint laws. The ZT is a new version, the 044, that isn't on their site yet. I'm kind of digging a couple of the new zero tolerance knives. And let's see. So that would be Mr. Jim Cox. Just in time. The Militov Familia. Damn. We got the mini Militol on the far left. It's like the two minis and the regular size are the ones with a DLC coat. I don't know, man. I think I like the one in the, maybe this, the one on the far right would be my favorite. Militol's a great knife. And you guys haven't put it in yet, make sure you put what you're carrying today in the Discord pocket check. That's what I'm going through right now. You still got time if you haven't done it yet. Can one of the mods put up the link, please, in the live for the Discord pocket check? Dana says I was thinking the same thing about the ZT. Yeah. The newest, I mean, the last couple they've come out with is like more in line with their back in the day stuff. More bigger overbuilt kind of knives. DLC far right and left. Biggest collection TK is a super sweet 31 year bundle, emotionally damaging, psych rattling, unending super streak of shit. Definitely a nice collection. Appreciate that just in time. There's the link. Just in time, just put up the link for the Discord pocket check. If you guys want to, guys and gals want to put like a picture of what you're carrying or whatever up in there. I'm going through that right now. I think we're almost done with it. Not as many as normal in here today for the Discord pocket check anyway. And let me pin that real quick while I'm doing it, I guess would be the thing to do. If you guys haven't, man, go check out Tommy. That's the pinned comment at the top right now. Tommy, Help with Gadgets. Got a pretty cool channel. He does lives at 8:30 Central Time on Tuesday evenings. And there is the Discord pocket check. Dana says those are my new birthday gifts, the MSI and a penguin. Not bad. Nice. Can't do anything about the license anytime soon. Oh, it's always fun dealing with license, driver's license stuff. MPG saying, hey, what's up, Big Jim? Channel member, man. Appreciate you being a channel member, and welcome in, Mr. Big Jim. Let's see, Doc DJ. That's Doc DJ is Dana, right? I believe, yes. It said you got penguin and the MSI. I like the handles on that one, pretty cool. Is that the polymer or is it? I can't tell. Or is that some kind of weird exotic carbon fiber camo or something? Or is that like the polymer, like camo polymer? Either way, pretty cool. What's up, Lanyard Man? Ron Dobbins says TKE carrying Bridgeport 395 and a Rockwall titanium scales, Chavez pry bore, big idea, titanium pin, and G-Shock watch. Tiger stripe, okay. Got Mr. T20, the brass collector, owner of multiple Polish custom knives in the house right there, Mr. Lanyard Man. Lanyard Man's probably the only person in the world with a custom MSI with brass handles and a stripped out T20. Probably. I've never heard of anyone else doing that. Dear Diary, today I faulted in the library and blamed old man Wrigley. Wait, what's this XP nonsense? I don't know, man. People been kind of explaining it to me myself. It's new it wasn't on here last week. I think it's like a leaderboard or something, like ranking of who's talking more in the chat. At first, I was like, man, I thought it was like a gifted thing. So if you gift a super chat or super sticker or membership or something, you get ranked up on the leaderboard. But I think it's just chat, you know. So I guess if you spam the chat, you get up to number one. Trolls got to be loving that, huh? Just in time. I'm not a bitch, but what's up, Lanyard 304? Lanyard band, that's what I've been asking TK about. Been asking about. TK doesn't answer me. What have you been asking about, MPG? Let's see. Let's go back through MPG's comments. She says hello to Lanyard band, and she says hello to Greg. Let's keep going. Keep going. Way up. She says, see you to SC Knife Monkey. All right, we're still going up. I'm all the way to the top of the chat. And I don't see any more Meredith questions here. So I don't see what she kept asking me about. I'm at Shields looking at Star Wars. Looking at Star Wars what? Picked up a 15V Mini Yojimbo to match my 15V Shaman. That's awesome. Experience precision. Say nice things about me and you will get more XP points. Jim Cox. Jim Cox, I'm not impressed by the pair of three. I want to try a Shaman or a Bodacious. I've never tried the Bodacious. It is definitely one that's on my my Spyderco list. But I've got two Shamans and one of them's in 15V, and that thing is a beast. I love it. I love that knife. One of my favorite Spydercos, and probably one of my favorite knives all around. Lego Star Wars for the kids, right? All right, that is Dana's Doc DJ. Let's see, Mr. Eddie. Mr. Eddie's got an Umnanzan today. I think Milton was carrying an Umnanzan also. I saw Milton posted a picture of the Umnanzan with a nice lanyard on it.
Wow, it's very nice.
Umnanzan, definitely a good one. I don't know, Dana. I was expecting sometime around Blade Show for the 15V Yojimbo. Sub to me, and it automatically puts you in the first place on the leaderboard. Says just in time. There's just in time's link. If anybody wants to go sub to him, check him out. Mr. Eddie knows how to flex in style. I think that's like a budget carry for Mr. Eddie, the Umnanzan. Frame actuated Shaman would be great to see. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. MPG is the kids. Drop point lefty Umnenzon. Knight's Edge, what are your thoughts about speed holes and knife scales? You like or dislike? I generally don't like speed holes at all myself. I mean, but if the design, you know, if the designs, if I like the design enough, I'll totally ignore it. Like I like this, Rick loaned me this mini Adamas, and it's got speed holes in it, but I think it's a pretty cool design. Probably would like it a little better without them, but if I was in the market for one, I know it wouldn't stop me from getting it if I like the design enough. But if I could pick, yeah, I wouldn't. I would prefer not to. This is a good one too. This is Rick's also. This I know I don't have the screen up fully, but this is the Gafco design Epaulette, whatever, however you say it. And that one's got speed holes in it. They're smaller though. Just in time. TKE, what a legend. You're the legend just in time. They're lint collectors. FTW is for the win. Oh, okay, thank you. I don't shit, I just figured out the other day that AFK is away from keyboard. So pretty proud of myself for figuring that one out. Only speed holes I like, the Lynch Northwest Delica scales. Makes it a $300 knife kind of silly. Jim, Justin, and I have crowns. Are we spamming? Is this desired engagement? I don't know. I don't know what that means. MPG, one lawyer YouTube show I watch does a Lego night with a co-host and a guest or two. They sit around talking about various things, usually court cases, and each builds their own Lego project. That's pretty cool. The AI likes our comments. I think just participating in chat is key to points, says Jim Cox. Spamming is FS for sure. You kids and your fancy initials. All right, let's see. Going down on the Discord pocket chat. MPG, what you got there? Meredith? This thing will load right here. Pickled steel karambit, nice. Very neat. Like they put a little jimping on top, got a big old pivot there. My card handles look pretty smooth. Competitive chat. I'm such a spammer, bad spammer. Jim Cox clutches my pearls at MPG's blunt statement. Ah, so FS has a double meaning. For sure, or fuck's sake. Worse or better, depending on how you look at it. It's a nice karambit, MPG. Okay, Miranda. Dutch Master. 3 premium cigarillos. And I think the tall boy, right? Yeah, nice lightning anno on those. That reminds me of the lightning anno that Mr. Eddie did on my Premium Pony Stout and my Paramilitary 2, and also the which other one did Eddie Anno for me, man? The Clydesdale. New breed EDC Clydesdale. Turned out pretty good. But Jim is worse. I think it's for sure, because FFS is for fuck's sake. Okay. There's a Lego Star Wars and it's $600. Damn. MPG says I want it. The Razor Crest has 6,187 pieces. Damn. Mr. Eddie did the Dana did the Lightning Nano on those 3 that I was talking about, and it turned out pretty good. He did a pretty good job on them. Tommy Hell with Gadgets also does some Nano work. I don't know if he would, like, if he takes it in, you know, like if he takes orders. I don't think he does that. But Tommy plays around with some anodizing, and he does pretty good. Finch Widowmaker, an Elementum 2 button lock. Ground fog. Nerds. Yeah, you don't remember Mr. Eddie back? That was back when we were friends, like before the 4K thing. Damn it, Justin! Give me those knives. Yeah, I'm digging that new Finch. It looks pretty neat. Finch has some pretty cool stuff. Modern, traditional stuff. Big Jim doing some shipping today. And a nice T-Cal? Or no, that's Aries, I think. Yeah. I believe that's Aries. Aries EDC. Fixed blade that Big Jim's got there. With some speed holes. Might be a little different with fixed blade. I like the Buffalo Tooth. I've never handled it, but just the look of it, I think it's pretty neat looking. Looks different. I used to own the, let's see, what Finch did I own? I traded it to Mr. Eddie and he traded it to somebody else, but I think I did. Or no, maybe I sold it. It was the 1934. I think the 1934 Harvester, maybe, something like that. But it was a pretty neat little knife. Ground fog hangs out with knife nerds. Just in time says I love Finch. I got 4 of them. Yeah. Pretty neat how the little emblem glows in the dark. BNA. What you got? A new shaman? Oh. No, that is the Native 5, I think, right? Yeah, the Native 5 Maximate. I have, if those are applied weapons tech scales, I have pretty close to the same scales on my Native 5. If those are applied weapons tech. With that Maximate blade, that stuff holds a hell of an edge. Pretty nice there, BNA. Bought 5 though. Traded 1 Undertaker away for a Chavez. Dana says, if you have 4, Justin, you can easily give me one, right? Bought my wife a Finch. I was impressed with it. I got the Native 5, the Magna Cut one, the Assault one, and immediately changed the, I think I ordered the scales the same time I ordered the knife, and swapped out those yellow FRN scales on the Magna Cut on the Assault Native 5. Swap those out for the Applied Weapon Stack ones. It just changes it up totally. Feels like a totally different knife. More solid feel. I like it. And Maxima is a hell of a steel. Definitely holds a hell of an edge. Slim Midi AR Customs did. Slim Midi AR Customs did for me. Let's take a look at that. Nice, man. I like that. Give me coffee or give me death. Nice pattern on that. That's nice. Knife Nut 69. Jim Cox says, I want a Finch from Big Red EDC, and I liked it. Didn't even think about them until I got that and tried it out. Yeah, Maxima's amazing, man. And it wasn't, I mean, it wasn't like a S30V to sharpen, but I didn't think Maxima was that hard to sharpen, really. I would equate it to me, felt about like the same as 15V to sharpen. Not tough at all, but it cuts forever. Yeah, that's true. It is a little brittle, but I've never got any chipping in mine. I got a Maximate. A pair of 3 right here is in Maximate. And I have not had a single problem with chipping on it. Matter of fact, when I sharpened it, I didn't sharpen it because it was dull. I sharpened it because I wanted to put a lower edge angle on it, lower degree edge angle on it. I want to win a Finch. I will never win Big Red giveaway though. Makes me sad. Not tough at all, but cuts forever. Mr. Eddie like TK. Cuts for days, but brittle as hell. I didn't know I was brittle. Am I brittle? Best thing on it's a cutout. Yeah, cutout for the lock bar. Ron Dobbins, I had a Slim Midi knife. I sold it. Might pick up another one. That is one of the like smaller batch. I mean, it's a production knife, right? You can go on DLT Trading right now and get them. So I wouldn't consider it even like a mid-tech. I would say it's a production knife. I would say it's a smaller batch production knife than some. But that's definitely one that I'm glad that I got. I like to hold on to it for a long time. Is that Slim Midi? That one I got a Lightning Nano and an S45 VN. Got to sharpen a Sandrin tungsten carbide. Ooh. Do you have one of those, Dana? The Sandrin Monza or whatever? That's one that I'd love to get in the collection just because of the tungsten blade. But I would imagine that tungsten carbide's pretty damn hard to sharpen up. I think Cedric and Ada did a video with that one. Got like over 3,000 rope cuts or something crazy like that. I think the Rex 121 got pretty close, but I don't think it got more cuts than the tungsten carbide. It was like a crazy amount of cuts. So that's Knife Nut 69, Slim Midi. Let's see, Daddest Outlaw. What we got here? Man, I don't know. Dadis Outlaw, I don't know what those two are, dude. Let's see. Let me get a closer look. Devo on the right. And I don't know what the one on the left is. I might even be wrong about that being a Devo. Friend gave me his knife to sharpen. What in the world is this dog barking at? Didn't know that the dog was in the room. That was surprising. The Cheweenie's been in the room the whole time. Devo Mini Growler on the right and a Tuya Shocker on the left. Okay. Sorry about that, guys and gals. Just in time. Jim Cox, yeah, they look so good and they're just excellent knives. Also, I like smaller knives, so they work for me. Some people don't like small knives, and some people don't like the weight of them, but I do. Mr. Eddie, my next step is to make a post asking for money. There you go. We'll put you in the victim category there, Mr. Eddie. I forgot. I got to do that. I got to do that money post. Damn. Jim, who is blessed? Your hamster's being noisy. I know. She ran underneath the chair and I went to grab her from underneath the chair, tried to bite me. I didn't know she was even in the room. I use 9 to 0.5 micron diamond compound strops. Show the Blessed Knives video again. I'll pull it up here in a minute, Jim, when I get through the Discord pocket check. All right, MPG, hope you feel better. Need some money, please send to getfucked.com. Mr. Eddie needs some money for stuff. Just a lowly knife maker, owner of less than 100 custom knives. Sheer, what's up, man? What's up, Jesse? TKE, hold your horses. I'm on the next list for the victims post. I know, right? Yeah, you gotta do a money post if you're full on one. For sure. Can't play around. All right, Clint Crosby. Let's see. I think that's the last of the Discord pocket chat. That is the Bulldog. That might have, Clint, did you win that one for my 4K giveaway? Was that you? Was that the one that I had? The TRM Bulldog? I like that little knife. And that is a shark's foot. What looks to be a diamondish. No, not diamond. Some kind of cool pattern, titanium or aluminum handles on a Demco 80-20.5, right? I know I had to have been wrong about at least one of those things. Gareth just sent his carry on Instagram. Gonzo says, I need 500 to pay Mr. Eddie. Yeah. Started GoFundMe for Gons to pay off his knives. Getting an S-Towel today. Awesome. That's a good one, I think. It looks pretty neat. I've never handled it, but Mr. Eddie used to have an S-Towel, I think. I believe he liked it. Mr. Eddie has $1 million knife collection. Mr. Eddie says, want to buy one? Only person who might have Mr. Eddie beat collection-wise is Durning in Rob's Nerdy Knives Discord. Never heard of this. Durning. Aluminum handles. Okay. Got the Demco. Buy one, get one. Want to mod one of them. I've never had one modded, Dana. But depending on what you want, there's a lot of good modders out there. If you want a reblade or some lasering or anno work, a lot of on Instagram, a lot of knife modders out there. Known as gives great deals on Instagram, and I do work with payments. Just ask Gonzo. Yeah, he does. He does that. That is a true statement from Mr. Eddie right there. He definitely works with victims pretty well too. Just in time. Dana, what? A Lefty S-Towel 2 Honeydew textured full DLC is currently... DLC is my grill currently. I like the honeydew texture, man. This gringo that Rick's has loaned me, that's headed back to him within the next week. Rick, if you're listening, the gringo's got that honeydew texturing on the handles. That's pretty neat. I like it. It feels nice. One of Mr. Eddie's very true statements. Sever7, pop in and say hi. Currently catching up on videos so I can ship these knives out. Bet that Mr. Eddie will certainly keep that in mind. I'm tapped till after my next check. I already owe Dark Water and recovering from everything I just bought recently. Gonza's favorite knife stores, Mr. Eddie. The Mr. Eddie Trading Company. He should open up he should make a website. The Mr. Eddie Trading Company. And your man says sending you mine in a bit with the Sting. What's the MEK APR? 0%. All right, let me see. I think that was that it on the Discord pocket check? Yeah. All right. So, well, before we leave Discord, since we're talking about it anyway, let's go down to the Knife Center. Let's go down to the Knife Center. Buy, sell, trade. Let's see what we got here. I'll go by date posted. All right, 2 days ago, or 1 day, yesterday, Mr. Eddie posted this one. This is some of the ones he's got up right now. The Jake Hoback Summit. Curtis F3 large. And I appreciate that just in time. That's the link for the Discord. All right, just in time. What's up with this XP leaderboard? Everybody's been asking that, Archer. I don't know, some kind of engagement thing that YouTube's doing now. All right, so Mr. Eddie's got the Jake Hoback Summit Curtis F3 Large, Boker Genzanzo, Half-Ace Blades Crow Folder, Mech Force Rick Lala Collab Century. Damn, I didn't know he put that one up. They sent the picture of that yesterday, I guess. I didn't even pay attention to that. That's cool. That's a good one, and that's a good price on it too. That Mech Force Rick Lala collab, I can definitely vouch for that one. I love that knife. So he's got that one, Benchmade Narrows custom anno job, 400 solid for narrows. The Hoback War Spear, Curtis F3 medium slim non-folder for 350. Something obscene custom friction folder for 400. So if any of y'all are interested, hit him up, man. Mr. Eddie Knives. He's on Instagram, or DM him here on the Discord. He's probably much better than I am at responding to DMs on Discord. If you're trying to get a hold of me, the quickest way would be to shoot me a message on Instagram. After that, probably email, and then after that probably Discord, because I do not, I'm terrible. Like I got 11 right there from Hoppy. I still got to go check. All right, so Big Jim 2 days ago, looks like he's got a PSYOP, a Black Mirror, pair 3 lightweight, I think. Yeah, okay, he's got them listed here. Tuya Crystal Tie All-Star 250, Vosteed PSYOP 150. The Black Mirror is sold, and the damn pair 3 lightweight for 80. That's solid on that pair 3 lightweight. That's Big Jim right there. And this thing doing what it always does, and skipping way down. All right, 5 days ago, Nick Travaglini, the Poi Kilo analyst. What's up, Kurt White? How's it going, man? Just filming a review on the tipper. Am I the only one that thinks it's slightly reminiscent of the Norseman? Not a copy or stolen design, just to be clear, just a little reminiscent. I didn't even think about that, actually. Sever 7. I don't know. And maybe with the, I mean, I don't know. I think that blade shape is like that, with that fat tanto that it's got, is like the Norseman's got pretty much, if you take away the curve in the belly, make it straight, and make the secondary edge straight on the Norseman, it's essentially like a regular, almost like a regular tanto shape. But with the tipper, that's just a real fat ass tanto blade shape. So I guess I could see similarities maybe, but I don't know. The tipper's definitely got a more useful that second, what I call the secondary edge, the edge that's like at the end of the tanto, the shorter cutting edge on the tanto. On the tipper is way bigger than the Norseman for sure. But I guess I could see that. Smash the like button, y'all. You'll get bed bugs. Appreciate that just in time. Got a stern talking to about having too many knives, so I'm going to slow down until Christmas, I think, says Dana. Gonzo says I'll trade you Ozark Trail for that Narrows. Dana, arguments for temporary knives are forever. There's Mr. Eddie being a good influence and giving some solid relationship advice there. Big Jim get paid on Friday. I'd like that to you if you still got it. There you go, Big Jim. Sever 7 trying to get it to you, off you. Keep telling her that the return on investment after I pass will be fantastic. All right, so it looks like that Tuya might be gone. All right, and there's Nick Travaglini, Nick T, 1 kilo analyst, M398 steel, crystallized titanium scales, like new in box. That will be Nick Travaglini. And all the rest are essentially on the Discord buy sell trade. Looks like all the rest are older than like 10 days, so some of them might be gone. Like this post that I made down here. I know that Pulsar. Let's see. Let me pull it up. So the Pulsar is gone, and the orange handled scale mini RSK, that's gone. So those two are gone. But I still have that Saw Kiku. I still got the Direct Delta. Direct, however the hell you say it. Somebody tried to correct me on that in the comments the other day. I say Direct, but I can say it however. So the Delta, the Microtech Direct Delta, Protec Mordax, and the Saw Kiku. I still have those. If anybody's interested, shoot me a message on Instagram preferably, but you can also DM me on here. And Fred, 12 days ago, but I know Fred hasn't gotten rid of all these by any means, so he's still got a bunch of them up for sale. A couple of them I've got right now. Let's see. That Gearhead's pretty badass. I like that one. That Spy Mito is in my collection now. It's my only Italian Spyderco pizza pie. Terrible Italian accent there. Something I'm seeing, Nimley Cleaver. That's a cool knife. That's the EDZ. We were talking about that earlier. Indiana Knives EDZ. Curtis Knives F3 medium. Gafco Nurse, Zyro, Birch Trees, Psyop, Gecko, We Knives Tyro. That one's got the Snex lock on it, that Tyro. I think that baby fat bastard's pretty interesting looking. Rich made blades. These are all Fred the Lug, if you guys want to check them out. And some of them are gone, but some of them are still up for sale. American Blade Works Model 1 button lock, the actual number 1. The Dawn V2, that's a good one. The Ekis is a good one. And I think we're starting over now, but Fred's got a bunch of those are still available from Fred the Lug. So yeah, a bunch of them on there. All right, and somebody was asking earlier to go back to Donnie's Instagram. I think it was Jim Cox maybe was asking to go back to Donnie's knife videos, of the ones he was working on Instagram. All right, let's see. The D is silent. TKE. The Iraq Delta. What? I done got so far behind, I don't know what you're talking about. Dr. Drew, surprised to see the Mordax sitting there. That's wild. Yeah, no, man. I figured somebody would hop on the Mordax. I mean, shoot, if anybody's interested in any of the ones I got up for sale, man, definitely hit me up. Talk trade or whatever. Got rid of my Nimley. I love the J capes. So, yeah. What's up, Captain Chet? How's it going, man? The Captain Chet. Josh Branson, how's it going? Kathleen Smith, what's up? How you doing, young lady? Channel member and moderator there. This is Kathleen Smith. Let's see, that don't even sound right. You too, Josh. Hope you're doing well too. The Mordax 180 on that Mordax. Let's see. Let me pull it back up. And I mean, I got it. I can show it right here, actually. If anybody's interested. I thought about doing video, like a sell video, but I don't know. I don't want to, you know. A lot of people do like member sales or whatever, but I mean, I've only got like a few of them I'm trying to get rid of, so. But yeah, that's the Mordax. If you're interested, shoot, I'll pull it out of the box right now. So that's the Discord. Let me go back to Donnie's here. Howdy, folks. What's up, Tommy? Should give you a break, let you get some water. There's Mr. Eddie Nas Instagram if you want to get a hold of him. Mr. Eddie _411 on Instagram. Experience Precision. Certain Trinity Knife. Shout out. Smock. Yeah, the Captain Chat, hit me up if you're interested, man. On the Mordax. Tommy has been released from Honeydew List. I don't know, he might just be on break. And who was wanting? Somebody, I think it was Jim Cox, is wanting to see the, want me to put up the Donnie's, that's some of the ones he's just made that he's not finished. I mean, obviously on it, but ones he's taking a blade show. That first one's mine. That's the Predator. So it's looks like they're coming together pretty good. They all look like knives now, says Donnie. Yeah, Chet, hit me up, man. If you're thinking about it or whatever, you know, I'll do a trade or let me know. Man, oh man, if I didn't have two Mordax, I wouldn't hesitate. Yeah, it's a good one. It is. It really is. But I mean, there's a couple of other things that I would like to get more, so otherwise I would keep it. The Direct Delta is a solid one too. And the SOG, I mean, I think the Kiku goes for like what, 170 now or something like that. 160 CTS XHP. That's the Black Micarta one. I think the satin version's cheaper than that though. Satin version's like around like 120 or something for the SOG Kiku. Tommy's on that work release. Really want to bless the knife, says Big Jim. What's up, Barbie? How much is a SOG key? Let's see. I think I saw on Amazon the other day for it's a SOG Kiku. Ooh. Damn, those are actually on sale right now. So someone got one. They're like 100. They're brand new on Amazon, 123. It's not a bad little knife. I love it. I think it's awesome. It's CTX XHP. It's a little short, not super short or anything, but it's a fat little knife. For 123, brand new. I have to go back and repost on the Discord and drop my price to like 100 or something, maybe less than that. All right. Where is... That's some of the same ones he's got there on sale in the Discord. No, I was getting the blessed knife either way, Lanyard man. Himco is releasing the Shark Cub Stealth on June the 2nd. There you go, Josh. And me, Mr. Eddie. Fred the Lugs got some for sale. There's a couple of people on that Discord buy sell trade if anybody's interested. That is their second 2025 reveal, Spyderco. Not a huge amount of new stuff, but a couple of them look kind of exciting, I guess. The Shaman Lightweight. I don't know. Still 172 for BD1. I don't know. Help and fix tornado damage. Kind of priority at the moment. I know you and Mr. Eddie always have those bro deals. Yeah, Mr. Eddie more so than me. He's got more up for sale. But yeah, definitely. Fixing tornado damage is probably his priority over pocket knives. Barbie Chambers, welcome to the Knights. Appreciate that, Barbie. There it is. There's your Cracker Jack salute to you, ma'am. Appreciate you. Enjoy the monthly members giveaways and the cool emojis. Oh, shoot. I forgot to mention, if anybody, I still got Blade Show tickets. So if anybody's going to Blade Show or is planning on going and wants to buy the tickets, I'm selling them at price. Same thing I paid. I got a 3-day pass for $75, and I got the 3-day early bird for, I think I paid $135, $130, something like that. If anybody's interested, I know anybody that's going, most of them pretty much got their tickets already, and I can't get them refunded. So, you know, if I don't get rid of them by like Thursday evening, they're pretty much useless. So. Anybody wants to buy the Blade Show tickets, hit me up. Yeah, me too, Kathleen, but yeah, we'll go next year, hopefully. I said Cole was in there earlier. I know she's She's just upset about not being able to go because that's something she got us for the anniversary, or got me. You know, it's going to be like our little trip this year. But things come up and things happen. So if anybody's interested in a Blade Show 3-day pass or 3-day early bird pass, DM me on Instagram or email me. Might even discount them more. Who knows, you know? I mean, I have to start doing something here in the next couple of days, because once Friday hits, they're pretty much going to be worthless, right? It's not like a knife, you know. If I don't sell a knife, I can. I mean, hell, I still got the knife. I hang on to it, but I don't sell the Blade Show tickets within the week. They're done. So that Shaman lightweight looks interesting, but I don't know. I just don't know, man. 172 for BD1N. Let's see, little native compression lock and 15V. They've definitely got a lot more of their 15V stuff coming out. And Della lightweight, bodacious, Spy 27. Paul Alexander ball joint slip it. Front flipper, huh? I think that's an Italian-made Spyderco. I'm just showing them on Knife Center. I wouldn't suggest pre-ordering from Knife Center. And yep, that one's Italy. All right, Knife Nut. See you later, man. Yeah, I did, Marco, a couple days ago. I put in the general chat on Discord. I got my Blade Show. I made a post. I put a post on Instagram. I made a community post for members on YouTube and the Discord. So, yeah, it's out there. I mean, if anybody wants to get Blade Show tickets, hit me up, email me, shoot me a DM. Barbie Chambers, I'll talk to Rolf about it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, it's like the weekend before at this point, right? So, I mean, if I'm not opposed to selling them for less than what I paid for them. Yeah, I'd like to get my money back, but if not, that's fine. Better than getting nothing. Dana, good morning to you as well. Hope you're having an amazing weekend thus far. What's up, Mimo? Michael Morgan. Just scrolling through the old Spyderco reveal part 2 here. That Spy 27 is a pretty good steel. I like it. My Manix 2's in Spy 27, and it really surprised me. It's a pretty edge retentive. It's not anything like 15V or S90, but it's pretty edge retentive and fairly stainless. So you got the Manix. That's the Manix 2 Salt. Nice. Ladybug, Meerkat, Phantom Lock. Huh. What the hell's a Phantom Lock? Another type of slip joint or something? What's that? Does anybody know what a Phantom Lock is? Meerkat is one of the most novel Spyderco designs ever created. Phantom locking mechanism similar to a back lock. It is released by rotating the butt ends of the handle halves in opposite directions. Huh. Well, that's neat. And that one's in by 27. Rotate the butt ends. I'd be curious to see how that worked. That's a little bitty guy right there. Two-inch blade on it. All right, Mr. Eddie. R. Shear says the Meerkat's a great little knife. You pull back on the scale to unlock the knife. Pretty cool. Huh. Man, I swear I played with another one like that. Was it the Touch Knives? Fred the Lug let me borrow one, I think. The Touch Knives one was it can either be a manual or a side opening auto, and you move the scale at the front side on the blade side of the scale. You move the scale up or down to swap it between a manual or an auto. So a little bit different than that, but that's pretty neat. It's a neat little knife, or a neat little concept anyway. Oh, you did? Okay, let's see. Let me check that out. It's like the nice foreskin. What's up, Kevin Smith and Knives? Oh, KSAC would be his acronym, right? Kevin Smith and Knives. So let's see. We'll go back to the Discord. Anybody's interested in Blade Show tickets that will be discounted this week, because I got to get rid of the two that we had, hit me up, or any of the knives that me or anybody else has for sale on here. All right, Pocket Check, Discord. All right, so you got, that was the last one. None for now. It's like None for Now's got a Guardian 3. Is that a fixed blade? And a Chavez, man. I like the shipwreck on the Chavez. Pretty cool looking. From Mr. None for Now. Kevin Smith and Knives. Is that the Megaron? Oh, man. I don't know. Kevin Smith, what are those? That I think that's a Megaron, right? It looks pretty cool on the left. Lanyard Man, play that video. Is that the next one on the Discord? Pocket Check? Oh yeah, that's yeah, R Shear. Okay, that's the Meerkat one. Ken Faulkner, what's up, man? Dana's reached the top of the leaderboard, it looks like. Carrying my Syncut Hyrax today. Go and wash our van and put it up for sale. Selling a van. Ken Faulkner. On your band, ignore the link I sent. Okay. Alright, R Shear. Did Kevin Smith say what Megaron that was? Did I miss that? And his what Megaron was that on the left in your Discord Pocket Check, Kevin Smith? Alright, let's go into the R Shear. full screen. Huh. Well. I'll be damned. That's cool. Very neat. Appreciate you showing me that, Arshir. Oh, oh, oh. Lanyard man with his brass Mannix 2. Seems like terrible placement of it, but some pretty nice scales on there and a nice lanyard, man. Nice lanyard, man. I like that whatever that is, caliber. Pretty cool. Pretty cool lanyard there, Mr. Lanyard Man. Durban. Oh man, what the hell is that one? I know that one. What is that one, Ed? Ken Faulkner. Let's see. Dana says, hey Ken, recent videos have been fire. Let's see. Damn, I need to go subscribe to him, man. Ken Faulkner. Alright, well you got one more subscriber because I just subbed to your channel there, Mr. Faulkner. And if anybody's interested, there's Faulkner's channel. You want to go check him out. Edwards. Now you're going to have to explain to my wife why I need a knife because it has a cool locking mechanism. Mimo says, Knight, have you ever seen a Spyderco DLR 3? No, I have not. That's oh, it's an annex copy. Okay. Well, it's a good looking copy. Yeah, that Meerkat is pretty neat. No problem, Ken, man. I had to go check your stuff out. I just subscribed, and if anybody's interested, go check him out. Ken Faulkner. Tommy says he had one once. I had to go see what this DLR 3 is. Oh, Spyderco website's offline. They're changing their website up. So, let's see, DLR 3. Share tab instead, and this is what I found, countryknives.com. Spyderco DLR 3, black G10 plain edge. John DeLar was a New York City police officer, knife enthusiast, and avid Spyderco collector. Gave his lives to save those of others during 9/11. To honor his memory, in 2003, Spyderco created a special rescue knife designed to incorporate an inlay of the New York City skyline, crafted from steel girders recovered from the wreckage of Tower 1. A year since, they produced several different utilitarian versions of the DLR model. The all-new DLR 3 revitalizes its iconic design, maintaining its original spirit and key features while updating the design with improved materials. Pretty neat lock on that one. That's cool. S30V. like a good one. Damn, it's like past noon now, man. Where's what's his name? DVD. DVD usually pops in before he goes live. Oh man, that's awesome, Lanier, man. I want to try that Buster. Definitely. Have to let me know what you think about it. Well, I got Donnie's knife coming whenever he gets done with it. So sometime in the next few weeks, probably. Which is that'll be my big knife purchase of the year, you know, and my first custom knife. So I'm pretty stoked about that one. And as far as other ones that I've got coming, for me personally, the only other one I've got on the way is the Knifes Lander 2. It's kind of a mundane, boring knife, but looks pretty neat to me. I've never tried a Lander 2, so I got one on the way. Kind of excited about that one too. That Buster looks pretty cool. Big old knife. No, Tommy, I think I'll let him send it to me, I guess. Tommy, I appreciate that though. Pre-order mine hasn't shipped yet. Reminder, the hobby spending, huh? TK, I'll be shipping it to you right after I get home from Blade, pending I don't biff it. Yeah. Just don't send it USPS, Donnie. That's all I ask. I don't want to have to go break into a hub somewhere. Trying to leverage it, but jeez, man. Might be the 4 new knives. Yeah, that'll do it. Donnie's pretty into plants too, I think. Like one specific kind, but all right. So that DLR 3, if I'm saying it right, which I'm probably not, looks pretty cool. Definitely need to get some more weird Spideys in the collection. That is the Meerkat. All right, next, let's see, Spyderco Balance. That's that's an interesting little guy. Yeah, Ed Shemp. Okay, makes sense. It does look oddly ergonomic. It's a little guy though, 1.98 inches. Barbie, I'm a plant junkie too. That knife is a meme. Yeah, for sure, Ken. You ain't lying. I don't know if I have any weird. I think the only weird, like what I would say is a weird Spyderco. I mean, a lot of people say, you know, every Spyderco is weird, which in a way I guess they are. But the only like weird for Spyderco that I have is that Masada U, and I love it. It's pretty cool. Surprisingly ergonomic and very, very handy. Yeah, there you go. Jim says they're all weird. Full native lockbacks. They're doing that one. Doing that one in 15V. A lot of the time, Spyderco's reveals just seem like slightly different versions or different steels of knives for the vast majority of them. But then they, every now and then, they got some pretty weird looking ones. I saw one on here the other day. I guess I haven't gotten to it yet. It looks, it's a Terzola collab. Spyderco that they're coming out with. That one looked pretty interesting. Dyad Jr. Two-bladed Spyderco slip it. Huh. Well, that's interesting.
Hey, I tell you what, you can take a good look at a butcher's ass by sticking your head up there, but wouldn't you rather take his word for it?
There it is. Spyderco Terzola Starmate Sprint Run. That one looks interesting to me. So definitely full size on that one, 3.74 inches. CPM 20 CV. What kind of clip does it have? Is that a USA made one? Alright, so it's got the standard like spoonbill clip on it. Japan, okay. Huh. Well, that's cool. Seki City's making a new interesting looking one. Pochi, yeah, the Poochie. Looks like a little dog. Oh yeah, I got the stovepipe. That one is kind of weird. I love the stovepipe. I can carry that one today, actually. I think that's gonna be my carry today. Spyderco stovepipe. Thank you, Lanyard Man. Tommy says my wife likes and carry knives, just not to the same extent that I do. It's good that she likes them too. Somewhat indulgent when I show her the cool knife I have into review sometimes. The polywog, yeah. That polywog does look pretty neat. So that's that Starmate. Okay. That one's pretty interesting. Let's see. Spyderco polywog. I know I've seen this one. Doesn't this one have the little ball lock thing? Maybe. Yeah, let's go back to Google. Polywog. Okay, here we go. I think Spyderco's website's still down. Yeah, they're redoing their whole thing. Arizona Custom have it, yeah. Yeah, that's a weird one. That's definitely a weird Spyderco. What's up, Dragoon? So I'll need a blade in pocket after the flight. Yeah, you can put it in your you can't put it in your carry-on, but you can put it in your I mean, I put a couple of them in my luggage when I went. When we went to what was the last time I flew? Whenever we flew into Denver a couple of years ago when we went to Colorado. And you can have them in your luggage. You just can't have, you definitely can't have them on you or in your carry-on. Dana looking for me, my knife. My wife's an enabler. Get a lot of knives as gifts. I guess I mean, it's June 2nd is when they're going to be done working on it. So in a couple of days, but I mean, it would make sense that they're trying to revamp it right before Blade Show, right? So by the time Blade Show's in effect, they've got the site up and running. Let's see, what are some more weird Spydercos? A dodo. Yeah, that's definitely a weird one. Yeah, 350. Yeah, it's not that kind of neat. I'm not checking, traveling light, but train back. Okay, that'd be fun. Yeah, I didn't carry any Spydercos when I went to the Spyderco place. I carried the I should have, but I also didn't want to, at the time, didn't want to risk getting them confiscated, and I wasn't too familiar with, you know, the flying thing, so. But put a couple of them in my luggage. And after we got the luggage and left the airport, you know, as soon as we walked out of the airport, put one in my pocket for sure. I definitely wouldn't put any like a full custom or anything in, you know, even in luggage or anything like that. Just because, you know. Definitely looks like a dodo. Did a giant Persian looking one in 2000 something. The Ayub was like a Persian blade, like upswept. It looks like the plague doctor. I'd say if I've got any weird Spydercos, it would probably be the stovepipe, like Lanyard Man, you know, saying the stovepipe and the Ayub. Get those out right now. People still travel by train. Jim Cox says, out here I take the train from Portland to Seattle. Yeah, that makes sense. I haven't traveled by train in a long time, but it's not a bad idea. You get to see some stuff. I don't know if a checked bag carry is worse than shipping USPS nowadays. Lanyard Man asking how far he is down on the list. Fuck trains. Oh man, I can't wait to see the full finished product on that Predator. I'm pretty excited about it. Very excited about that one. And I think Donnie's doing a yeah, I believe Donnie said he was doing the same as, wait, hold on, let me put this. What is this thing acting crazy? Remove. Come on, what are you doing? All right. Yeah, I think Donnie's putting the chest buster finish on it, I believe he said. Same as that Ripley on his Instagram we were looking at earlier. Should be pretty cool. I think the Tenacious is pretty weird, or at least weird. They want 65 to 80 bucks for an 8 CRV knife. Thanks, Tommy. Fix your screen. Took train from here to Boston and back, and it's well, that's a long ass train ride though, right? Donnie, you're in Omaha, right, or in Nebraska? That's a hell of a train ride from Nebraska to Boston. Pretty much across 3/4 of the country, huh? That's because you went to Boston. That's where we're getting on the train. Hopefully Gadgets is in the house. She let you in the house, Tommy? That's good. Dragoon says he picked up the S35 Tenacious for $79 last year. Boston was rad. The ride sucked. It was like 15 hours longer than it should have been. Fuchs says when I take the train to Boston, it's called the Purple Line. Tommy was joking about providing technical and moral support. What's up, Carco? Morbid Klaus in the house, man. Still got 2 of Carco's knives here, actually. I'll be sending him the PSYOP. And Carco actually gave me the Persian knife, man. It's pretty excited about that. Thought it was pretty nice of him. Where is it? Where is this thing? Let's see. So that's from Carco, but I'm trading him, so I'm keeping this one. That's the RS Chaos. And what I'm trading him for, I had these out earlier because these are when we were talking about weird spider codes, but that's the stovepipe. I think I'm carrying that one today. I like that one. It's a pretty cool little weird spider code. Another one that Tommy's disassembled, and that's my other weird spider code right there, the Ayub. Masad Ayub. That one's in crew wear. You can see it. I can get the camera. The camera's like, no, I'm trying to look back there and see what you got in the back. Come on, guy. There we go. CPM crew wear. And to make it even weirder, I put on the said Stevie Lynch Northwest clip on the Ayub. So I'm keeping that one. That's the RS Chaos from Mr. Morbid Klaus, aka Carco. And where's the one I'm sending back to him? Here it is. That is originally got this one from Carco, and I'm trading it back to him for that one. This is the PSYOP. Vosteed PSYOP. Got a little couple, definitely you can see I've used it. Got a couple of little finish scratches and stuff like that on it. But both of those are solid knives, I think. And where is the Persian one at? Or the Pakistani one at? Me too, Dana. I like it. Stovepipe's a good one. I wish they'd come out with like a 15% larger version of it, but it's and I usually don't carry knives that size, but that's definitely one I make an exception for. I love that little stovepipe. I like Gangs of New York, the movie, and the Bill the Butcher character and stuff. So I think stovepipe pays like a little homage to that. I thought that's pretty cool. The camera doesn't like Spyderco either. Newer versions have better access to the button. Carco saying hey to everybody. All right, and that's the one. This is one that probably gonna put this one in a giveaway. Carco said I could hold on to that one. I thought that was pretty cool of him. No idea what blade steel it is or who made it. But pretty elaborate looking. Want a PSYOP and a cold steel FM1. Tommy says he prefers the RS Chaos. Yeah, it's close, man. They're both really great. I think I like the detent a little better on the RS Chaos. A little heavier, I think. And it's I don't know, just feel like a little beefier. But that front flipping action's awesome on the PSYOP. And I like the finish better on the PSYOP. I'm on lunch break before we get back to work. I'd fail releasing the button on the PSYOP at times. Nothing major, but my preference. But I do like the front flipper on the PSYOP. Hey, Don's birthday? Or no, T-ball game. All right. Well, good luck on the T-ball game there, Mr. Dominic, aka Lanier Band Jr. Hope you knock it out the park, literally, sir. Hope you have a good game. That's Lanyard Band Jr. there. Morbid Klaus. Carco only because of the front flipper. I like the PSYOP more. Yeah, the front flipper on the PSYOP's awesome, man. It's solid. It reminds it's the ease of using it as I mess it up as I say that. The ease of using it is reminds me of like the Strix. I mean, you can sit here and index the Strix all day long. Rock solid lockup too. My battery is 3% about to die. Knocking Bless out of the number 3 spot in the chat is on my bucket list. Well, I guess if nothing else, the leaderboard thing makes people talk more, maybe. Yeah, the Acorn's a good one, man. So far, Vosteed's only impressed me with Thunderbird and then Kylo. Both of those are good, Dragoon, but I like there's a few Vosteeds I like. The two on the table, the Acorn's awesome. The Raccoon, I love the Raccoon. I got one here from Fred the Lug right now, actually. It's the, I don't even know the name of this one. Tommy might. I'm sure Fred put it in his note. But it's got the V anchor, the Vancor lock. think that's a pretty good one. It's like the Nightshade. Shilling cutter. Regular flipper works good. Front flipper works good. Middle finger reverse flick on the thumb studs works good. It's ergonomic. Whenever you're, or me anyway, I mean, I guess it could be dangerous for some people depending on your hand size or whatever, but fully gripping it, my finger doesn't quite go over that button when so that's not really an issue. Now if I grip it farther back, it definitely doesn't go over the button. Choke back on it, barely got that pinky on there, but still a 4-finger grip for me anyway. Choke back, definitely 4-finger grip on it, choked up pretty solid, so nothing wrong with that one in my opinion anyway. Pretty neat little knife. That's from Fred the Lug. Yeah, I don't mind. I used to hate front flippers, but I don't mind them now if the flipper's out of the way. Like if the front flipper is not like the prevalent thing on the knife. I really don't like this one. It's I guess it's poking out a little bit, but I mean it's squared off, so it's not. And that's not like the main. I don't think they intended it to be the main means of deployment on that one anyway. Put that one up here. Actually, I gotta do a video on that one. That's Rick's Knives. This one belongs to Rick from Rick's Knives. That's the Mini Adamas. Yeah, I think but Vosteed, going back to Vosteed, I think they make some pretty good ones. Like the Strix. The Strix front flipper does kind of poke out a little bit, but not too much. But the Strix is one that I make an exception for. I think I have a bias towards it just because of the design I love. And this is also something I would love for that to be rounded, or just not even there, just removed. But the Strix is still one of my favorite knives. But more and more, I kind of find myself not being as bothered anyway about front flippers if they're out of the way, if they're not too far out of the way, or if they're even in the way a little bit and they don't, and I love the design, I can kind of look past it. It's their higher end knives that I like so far. Their budget lines haven't wowed me yet. Yeah, I get that Dragoon. I like the Raccoon. I love the Raccoon, the tight liner lock one, and the Acorn. That's a Knives knife. Misdemeanor right there. I love the front. This is an awesome all around knife, but the front flipper on this one, you can sit there and index it all day long. I don't know if the ting picks up in the microphone or not. But that's a great front flipper, I think. The Knives Knives Misdemeanor. Wife murder me. Damn, Tommy got 20 old knives given to him yesterday. That's nice. Yeah, I prefer an opening hole. Yeah, I would say, I don't know. I would say opening hole, then a well working front flipper or thumb stud, and then after that, a regular flipper for opening methods anyway. Like just a flipper knife usually turns me off if it's a flipper only knife. That's the only thing I don't like about the Mordax. But the Mordax is an excellent flipper, so I can kind of look past that, just like this one. That's the Sky High, the North Arm Sky High, and this is an awesome knife. Very simple, very straightforward. But the flipping action on this one is I've never held another knife that has as good a flipping action as this one. Now I tuned it up a little bit when I took it apart, and it's a little harder to flip now, but the detent on it is just awesome. Like, it fires out. And make that double click. It's almost like you had to check and see if it's not spring loaded or assisted. So anyway, my wife will murder me. Like the raccoon crossbar I had, I sold it. Oh, yeah, the Robotos are good. I like the O knives, the couple that the Ponds let me borrow. I loved them. Nice ting on the misdemeanor. Yeah, I mean, I respect and I totally get people being into slip joints and like older style knives, and that everybody's into different things. It's just not really my thing, you know. Some of them are pretty cool though. Let's see, what's another one? I know I got another Vosteed floating around here somewhere. All right, there's the Acorn. I think that's going to end up being the members giveaway for next month. Pretty neat little knife, man. The symmetry on it, you know, I guess that's the word. Is that the proper word for it? But got the regular flipper there, got the front flipper there. Or you can hold the button and that's another Vosteed right there, the Corgi. Very neat little knife. With the IU up here. Put the stovepipe in the pocket because I'm carrying that one today. The Metal 3, I've never tried that one. Beaver and Dreaver and Spur. Never heard of that. I like the Pond. The ones Ponds let me borrow was the O knife aluminum handle Rubato, the orange aluminum Rubato 3. I like this. I think the one was bigger, if I remember right. I like the size of the one a little bit better, but the Rubato 3 was a pretty awesome little knife. Here it is. That's the other one. That is the Acorn. You can definitely tell looking at it that I mean, look at the micarta. It's even a little dirty, you know. You can tell that you can tell I've used it for sure. 14C 28N on the blade steel. $50, or they were $50. I don't know how much they are now, but not bad at all for this one. The only thing I wish is that I would love to have this finish, the finish that this pocket clip is. It's not like a reflective satin. It's almost like a wash of some kind, tumbled or stone washed maybe. I wish that the blade was that instead of satin, or even the same as this, like with what they did on the Corgi. But like again with the Corgi, the clip is like a reflective, you know, kind of satin color, satin finish, and the blade itself is stone wash. You know, I don't know why they don't. I don't know why they don't match the finishes with the clip and the blade. They did the same thing with the raccoon, the top liner lock raccoon. Yeah, I mean, for 50 bucks, this was my budget knife of the year last year, was the Vosteed Acorn. And it's an all-around great knife. Great slicer, 14C28N, really corrosive resistant, not bad edge retention on that steel. It's ergonomic, you know, it's not a huge knife, definitely not a small knife. Got great jimping up here, opening hole, single-sided captive pivot with that kind of revolver style, whatever you call it, pivot. Great action on it. Front flips like a dream. Micarta feels good. Reversible pocket clip. I mean, it's an all-around banger, as they say, of a budget knife. Oh yeah, and an Acorn XL would be pretty good. If you want to get into cheap, in my opinion, again, you know, I guess everything on here is my opinion, but you got to say that nowadays people get all upset. But I think, I mean, this is controversial or whatever you want to call it, but for 10 bucks, the damn Walmart knife, I mean, it's a beater, it's a user. But that little Ozark Trail for $10 ain't too bad. Yeah, a little line of Vosteeds I got going on right there. I had to do a five Vosteeds video for Sunday. That wouldn't be bad. Haven't reviewed that one yet. Actually, I unboxed this one and I unboxed this one, but I don't think I've done like a review video on this one, or this one. Go back and forth between wanting some of these cool budget knives and saving for more premium knives. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people do that, Dan. I know I do. You know, if I like the Buster FG, I would really like to get that one, but it's like almost $100. So it's like kind of in that outer rim of budget. It's not really a budget knife, but it's not, you know, a high-end knife. But if I get, you know, if you go and buy that, then that's $100 you could have put towards a, you know, whatever, a Spyderco or a, you know, a Medford or a, you know, Prince Customs or whatever else, you know, more higher end. So I have a Shilling Cutter Corgi RS Chaos on my wish list. I think I'm gonna do that. I think that's gonna be for for the let's see how many of y'all are still hanging out in here. 27, not too bad. For 27 people still hanging out and listening to me in the chat, at least y'all know what Sunday's video is gonna be. All right. 5 knives from Vosteed. I go ahead and do that before I gotta ship them back. This is Fred the Lugs, so this one's going back to him. This one belongs to me. That's the Acorn. The Corgi is mine, but I'm giving it away in a members giveaway in June. This one I'm keeping, the RS Chaos. Carco traded to me, and the PSYOP is going to The one and only Carco. We all need to become independently wealthy. That sounds like a great plan. Or a great idea. The plan part is, yeah, there you go. Shoot, put it in your luggage, Tommy, you know? I mean, if they confiscate the Ozark, it's not like you're gonna be, devastated, you know? I think the Bulldog will be better with a larger opening hole. Me personally, I think the Bulldog will be better all the way around if it was, you know, well, if the knife itself was larger. It's a good size, and for that size of knife, I like that one. But if it was more of a larger size of knife with a larger opening hole, that would be awesome. I've heard they have a larger opening hole that they will have at Blade. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, man, that sucks. That's another thing I'm, you know, gonna regret that I don't get to do at Blade Show is, you know, like Hillary and them from TRM, Mary, Hillary, the Three Rivers manufacturing people. I was looking forward to meeting them, and some of the other people that have like sent me knives, like Ramet sent me that Wild Species. I don't know if they're in Molsec, it's Chinese brand. I don't know if they're going to be there or not, but they've sent me a knife before to check out. So yeah, it would be cool, but there's always next year. I don't know if I just get the crap ones, but I bought 2 Ozarks and they were both horrendous and only worthy of a trash can. I've got 2. I've given away 2 of them. I think I gave one to Milton and I gave one to Eddie. Eddie gave me the white one, the white handle one. The Walmart Stormtrooper. This one's not bad at all. A little bit lighter action on it. Maybe the Omega springs aren't quite as tight as the orange handle one. This is in mystery stainless steel, so not really great edge retention at all on that. This one's in D2. This one's got like, this is for a crossbar lock. Just as far as the action goes, I think I like, this is like the ideal tightness of the springs for me on a crossbar lock. But the D2 surprised me on this thing too. Really did. It you know, I mean, it wasn't anything like, you know, 154 or S30 or anything like that, but for D2, the edge retention on that Walmart knife surprised the heck out of me. Looking forward to Blade Show. I'll be in Florida for a funeral, unfortunately, so I'll just have to, yeah, it sucks. I mean, stuff comes up, Dragoon. Yeah, I've heard some aren't that good either. The ones I've experienced are, I guess I got lucky with the Walmart knives. And this one's surprised the heck out of me too. This is a fidgety little guy. I can figure out the magnet thing. To the detent on this one, I was saying that I was telling Tommy earlier in the live, it's not a bad detent. It's not one of those that, like, you know, you shake it and it flies open or anything. But it does have that bounce to it when you close it. What I really like about this one is the way that they did the flipper. probably my favorite part about this knife. Yeah, I must experiment with magnets. Yeah, see, like once it's closed, it does not easily come open, right? But whoop, dropping it all over the place. Oh yeah, me too, Tommy. Well, I mean, it's great. It really is, and it's something just so simple, you know. But I would like a lot of knives, like even like the Strix, or I think a lot of knives it would be cool if they had that kind of flipper, right? Because that's essentially about as out of the way as you can get, unless you do like a kick stop or something. I mean, even with a kick stop, the flipper is obviously open when the knife's closed. So I mean, like what you're looking at right there is a front flipper and a rear flipper that you can barely even see, right? Can like a traditional front flipper like that, and you can index it. I mean, you can index it like a front flipper like that. Or like a regular rear flipper, flip it like that. You can get enough traction on that jimping that they did the jimping just right, where you can put a little pressure down, you know, when you push like that, get a regular flip out of it. Or if you don't want to flip it at all, the opening hole, you know, thumb hole opening, first flick. So essentially a pretty nice a lot of fidget factor with that one. Anyway, yeah, there's definitely some adjustments can be made. Like with the lock, if you flip it fast enough, if you flip it like really fast and hard, the trick lock won't engage fully. Let me see if I can do it. I don't know. That was pretty. Oh, there it went. See? It didn't. It bounced back before that the spring loaded. The button could go through the hole that's inside the blade. All right. Because I haven't taken this one apart yet, but my guess will be like a lot of plunge locks. It doesn't have as much surface contact. You know, that's one of the reasons that that a lot of plunge locks that I've noticed anyway, it failed because that you don't have a lot of area that it's locking out. You know, which could probably be fixed pretty easily with a Dremel or maybe even like a file or something. But if you open it, even if you like pull it out of your pocket, reverse flick it, you know, or index it over, flip it over like that, it works just fine. I mean, no issues there. But you'd have to be like fidgeting with it and go super fast, and it won't quite catch that lock up. And up on the closed with that bounce, which normally I would have made that trade for this one, but I don't know. It's just something about the way that the flipper works, where it's like there's no flipper. It's just the jimping, you know, around the outer part of the base of the blade. Something about that to me is pretty neat. So that's why I wanted this one. And I'll definitely be modding it with the magnets if I can figure that out. And while I got it apart, I might do a little work with the with messing with that Trek lock or whatever they call it. But pretty neat. Uh-oh, she's making you go back to work. All right, Tommy. Let's see. Well,
They turned me loose from state hospital. It ain't got no gas in it.
I think that's it, man. So yeah, I'll be doing that. I think that's what I'm gonna go for Sunday. Anyways, I'll have these five Vosteeds video while I've got them anyway. Before I have to ship some of them off to different people. And today I've got my Orlock Tactical Terry's knife, the video for it. That'll be coming out here as soon as I get off of here. I'm gonna go edit it and put that out. So it should be out around 2 o'clock, hopefully. Pretty cool little knife. And for the next week, or the next Monday through Friday, you know, anyway, I'm gonna be doing Rick's knives. Gonna have the Gringo. Badass knife. They're all pretty good, man. The ones Rick sent me, there's not one of them that I dislike. Got the Gringo, the Mini Adamas. It's really, it's for a mini is pretty damn big that I like. It's a good knife. All right, Rick's Epaulette, the Gafco design Wee knife, pretty fancy, very ergonomic, pretty slept on. Underrated knife in my opinion. I think that one's pretty cool. And a couple of other ones that Rick sent me that I'm gonna be doing videos of this week. So that's coming out for the week, and that's what's upcoming on the channel, guys. Still doing a video every day, you know, still trying to do a video and 2 shorts a day. Still chugging along with that. Appreciate everybody watching the videos. You know, a lot of y'all watch every day, and that's awesome, man. A lot of support in here, and I really appreciate that. All the people that watch, comment, like, support, and stuff on a regular basis. Definitely pretty cool. So anyways, hopefully everybody has a good rest of their Saturday and their weekend. Again, if anybody, not trying to turn into like a total shill here, but by the time my next live or next Saturday pops around anyway, Blade Show will be in full effect and the tickets will be worthless. So if anybody needs any Blade Show tickets, a regular 3-day pass and a 3-day early bird pass, I have one of each available. If anybody still wants to buy one, so hit me up on Instagram about that, or email, or whatever. And that's about it. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, weekend, and I will see y'all on the next one. Thanks for hanging out.